Take Paws has been made possible by support from the following Community Foundation of Broward funds. And by Broward County Animal Care and Adoption, where you can adopt a new best friend for life.
There's something about seeing pets in print and on television that catches our attention. It probably has something to do with the trueness of nature that animals convey. Their interactions with the camera always seem playful and honest. But it takes more than just a good personality for a pet to make it in the biz. Personally, it seems like every time I try to get a good picture of my own dogs, they never sit still. They'll move out of frame, they'll turn around backwards. It can be very frustrating. But there are dogs out there that know how to hit the mark when it comes to working on camera. And with a bit of training, perhaps your dog could make it in Hollywoof.
So you want to get your pet started as an animal actor. It's very simple. First, you want to make sure that you can find somebody that can represent your animal, such as myself, okay? And what I do, I have myself out there in the film and commercial world, and people, producers, companies will contact me when they need a pet, and I go into my database, and basically any animals that I have, it could be cats, dogs, I even have a mini horse in there. If they fit the criteria that that production company is looking for, then I will submit their headshot, and your animal can go ahead and get booked for work if they're chosen. So some of the things that I'm looking for when I'm going to book an animal on set, I want to make sure, one, that they have really nice social skills. This means they get along with other people just fine, other animals, not just dogs, but other animals. They're not reactive. I'm making sure that they can handle working around distractions, they can handle working in new environments. And the same thing goes with the cats. That's not just for dogs, but cats have to also be socialized too. If I bring that cat on set and the only time the cat has ever left the house is going to the vet, they're not going to be a happy camper when we get there. So we want to make sure that any animal that we're using for a job is definitely well socialized. And then the other thing I'm looking for is training. It's easy to work with an animal that has training. We spend a lot less time on set. The animal's definitely less stressed out, and the production company, the director, they're getting what they need right away. We have to put less work into it at that point. So training is another one that we really want the animals to have. When we're booking animals for work, it doesn't matter if they're purebred or not. The production companies are looking for any type of animal to fit their need, and we actually do book a lot of mixed breed dogs on work. And cats are the same thing. Sometimes you're going to have a production company or director looking for a specific type of animal. Maybe it is a specific breed, but a lot of times they might just tell me a size and a color that they're looking for, and I'll go ahead and submit those animals to them, and it could be your animal that they picked, purebred or not. So, and a lot of the animals that we have headshots of are rescues. So, always a plus. Here at Hollywoof, in order to start taking our animal actor class, your dog should have basic obedience training down, and then the other one would be tricks training. I really like the animals coming in to know basic tricks. Spin, maybe sitting pretty, how to give their paw. So those are just some of the things that I want the animal to know before we actually throw them in to an animal actor class, because when you get to an animal actor class, we're working on a lot of duration, distance, advanced tricks, advanced obedience. We might do, group stays, a lot of dogs around them, maybe people hovering over them. So we want to make sure that the animals are prepared for the animal actor class the way that they should be. One of the unique things that we do to prepare the animals for working on set, we might set up backdrops and lights, and we might have cameras in their faces, and just getting them used to the atmosphere that they might encounter. And then the other thing that we do is we bring in human actors and models to start working with the animals as well. This way the animals get used to working with a variety of different people. And then the dog's owner or the cat's owner can also get used to working with a variety of other people too, because a lot of times these people might be handling their own pet on a set, which is one of the reasons that we have them come to an animal actor class so that they can learn how to do that. If you really want to get your pet into animal acting, I highly recommend that you stick with training and socializing your animal as much as possible, because that makes a big difference. When I see people coming into my animal actor classes all the time, those people are the first people that come to mind when I'm being asked for a certain animal for a job, because I'm comfortable with the animal, I'm comfortable with the handler, I see them on a regular basis, I know that they're sticking with their training and their social skills, and I know that that animal going to a set is going to be very easy to work with and fast to work with. So, stick with your socialization and training. And then a lot of jobs that we might book could be last minute. So if you really want your animal to book a job, you have to be prepared. You might not get notification until maybe a day before the job. So you have to be prepared to have your animal groomed. You have to be able to get your animal to where he needs to go, okay? So, sometimes things just happen last minute, but definitely work on social skills, work on training, and be prepared for last minute jobs. It happens a lot. I highly recommend, if you would like to get your pet started in animal acting, seek a professional trainer that uses positive-based training methods. Attitude is everything when we are on a set with an animal, and an animal that is trained with positive methods is a much happier and less stressed animal to deal with on a set, and we get better results that way. If you can find an animal actor class, that would be fantastic. You're going to build the relationship with your animal, and you'll have fun with your dog, and who knows, you may book a job and your dog can start making his own dog food money, so have fun.
If you'd like to help support Take Paws through sponsorship or by making a donation, call 754-321-1000 or go to BECON.TV.